Do you know what type of content LinkedIn loves? Difficult to make out. Uh, Let me show you. In my personal journey of growing my LinkedIn from 10,000 to 30,000 and more followers, what I've seen is the it depends on what content people respond to. LinkedIn, to understand the platform. So the platform economics of LinkedIn is different from the platform economics of Instagram, TikTok, or Twitter. Twitter is more of political debating and everything style. Instagram is more of influencer led and so visual buying behavior. LinkedIn is a learning experience. LinkedIn wants to create a platform which becomes a learning. So whether you are just a second, I forgot my mic. I just add. Yeah. So whether it is about learning from your personal experiences or learning what you are doing, learning from your failures, you'll see this kind of post work a lot on LinkedIn. LinkedIn has Linda, which is a learning platform by LinkedIn itself. So LinkedIn Learning. LinkedIn wants to groom people's, and the whole idea about the platform is tomorrow, once you have done graduation, you join LinkedIn. It will help you in your career journey. It will also help you which courses you need to do and how do you grow yourself. With this particular aspiration in mind, the platform will only fuel those posts and will only build engagement and impression for those posts who are related to learning. Think about it, all these things. So your hook needs to be in this fashion. I'll be sharing you all these hooks in the description below. But for you to understand right now, I have created this list. So one of the hook that I'll just share this hook list. So these are a couple of hooks that I have created. The most embarrassing mistake. Now over here, you need to talk about some mistake that created a lot of embarrassment. You own the professional blunder. The whole idea is you say over here the this no, this is much better. A lot of times when you create some blunder, you create a mistake, you try to push it on somebody else, but here you say that this is the most embarrassing mistake that I did, and this is the lesson I learned. So this relates to people who do so some kind of embarrassing mistake that they feel that they have done and what lessons they have learned. And tomorrow this becomes a more of a humility related post, wisdom hard earned post, or more of a gratitude post. This post gives you more traction. Then you talk about the skill I wish I did learn sooner. Here you reflect on a crucial skill you acquired later in your career and how significantly it impacted your success. And imagine if you had learned that aspect. So I often think about this way that during my engineering days, I always felt I wanted to join journalism, but I was not able to join journalism because of family pressure and everything. But later, say around 10 years later on, I did a course in copywriting. The reason is more of the work that I'm doing is more of the art of copywriting, whether I'm speaking over here or whether I'm writing LinkedIn post or whether I'm writing an email or creating some brand strategy for one of the clients. Everything is about brand communication, and when it comes about brand communication, communicating your idea needs to have that aspect of copywriting. I always wish that if I had learned during my college days the art of copywriting, I would have been much better and I would have grown to a large extent. When I said no and why it was the best decision, here share a situation where you declined an opportunity and explain the reasoning behind your decision. It may be you told the client and explained to the client that this is the problem and this is why you are saying no and the reason why you won't be able to deliver it. So you are making yourself clear. Secondly, the client understands that the delivery is dependent on certain aspects and certain aspects of the product. The product is ready. The product cannot deliver what the client wants every point in time. There are some things that product will deliver, some things product will not deliver. So explaining that to the client is most important thing. The mentor who changed my career trajectory. Here you can do say a lot of times say Teachers Day or say once every month you can have one mentor about how they change to what you learn from that mentor. Key, I will say put one or two stories over there, because stories help to relate a lot of times, and tag them. And if you have a photo along with them, share it as a post. It gives gives an acknowledgement to the mentor, and not just that, it builds a whole ecosystem of uh, mentoring and teaching across LinkedIn. And LinkedIn pushes this kind of post to a large amount of time. The time I completely burnt out over here, you need to talk about, it may be how you failed, how you lost everything, uh, how you got burnt out, totally stressed out, and then how you came back, what self-care that you followed. My accidental success story. So over here you can talk about your accidental success stories, and everywhere I'm giving you the hook, my accidental success story, and just two words, and then write the story. My biggest fear, put that fear over there. And then, so your biggest fear might be speaking in front of public, and to overcome it you started teaching, is what I did. So over to overcome public speaking, I started directly teaching, because I knew for the fact one thing: the students knew less amount, they had less amount of knowledge about the subject that what I had. So even if I fail, nobody will catch hold of me. That's how I learned and grew myself in the art of public speaking. The unconventional advice that shaped my career. Share a piece of advice. So it may be, if you don't decide, people will decide for you, is what I always follow. So, and this is the reason why I tell everyone, it may be unconventional, but the thing is, you need to take your own decisions. If you don't decide, then everybody will decide. Maybe your family members, maybe somebody else. My new job wanted me to learn sales, and this is how I learned it. So here you talk about one particular skill and how you learned in those 10 days. What systems you followed, what books you read, what YouTube videos you watched, how you practice those things. Lastly, don't stop. We all have stories to tell, and just focus on writing stories. Focus on creating a hook. Hook is very important. If you don't have that hook, people will not read. I'll just show you what is a hook actually. So if you see over here, post. So I'll show you all the posts and how the hooks are there. I'm also learning this hook. Stop reading 2025 AI predictions. I'm saying that's a hook. Yes, you read it right. And then I'll click more to continue. And over here, all these things are raising question. This is raising question. This is raising question. Your AI is only as good as yours. So everybody is raising questions, and that's why people will hit. Email marketing should be like conversation. Email marketing is not dead and formal. Doctors still read emails sent by Amazon, Netflix. So email marketing is not dead. It should be like conversation. Doctors and patients don't like to experiment. Hence, more than 59% of consumers say that they are loyal. That once they are loyal to a brand, they will always stay loyal. So here you'll try to click and read more. You'll see a huge amount of traction happening for this particular post. Over here again, when it comes to content marketing, think like serving content in Indian thali system. Different style of content. So everywhere I keep on creating a hook. Then I tell the story, and then I tell takeaway, and then I say, this is what you can do if you want to learn more. So this is how I keep on creating my post, and I keep on churning this particular series of posts. If you are looking to grow your LinkedIn profile, maybe for your sales, or maybe becoming a thought leader in the industry, or maybe becoming a go-to person in the industry, or just for your job search, or just to be uh, at a stanza with your peers. So a lot of times your peers are very good on LinkedIn and you are not good. So that's where you want to buckle up your LinkedIn. And this is how you follow to drive more engagement. Because investing time on LinkedIn, and if you're not getting engagement, I know that after 10-15 days, you'll lose the whole momentum. So all the best to your LinkedIn journey. Here's your coach Moses Gomes. Do ping me, and do give a comment if you're looking for some particular query. Thanks.